make sure to pay attention. I'll give you some good information. And I think you're going to find this pretty exciting. Yeah. What's the problem here?
Boring.
Talking real low, don't appear very confident. What else? Looking down. Yeah. What's that? Facial expression. How about my body? Right. All kinds of things that would rob me of my credibility with you, correct? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What I want to show you today is really talk about how you are the whole package when you're out there delivering presentation. Whether you're giving speech presentations in your class or you're having to present yourself to others who are going to have some kind of impact in your life out there. What would be some examples where you may have to present yourself in a good, powerful way that may sway the decision of others sitting over there? Interviews, absolutely. Where else? How about courtroom? Before the judge? Anyone had to do that one? I'm asking you to join me here. Anyone had to do that one before? Okay. Is that an important time to present yourself in a good, strong, powerful, credible manner? Absolutely. Now, how many of you in here, being real honest, are actually terrified of the idea of getting up and speaking in front of a group, whether you know them or not? It scares you. All right, good. The rest of you are being honest. It's a little scary. Even as many years practice, by the way, practice is the key, but I've been doing this, every time I feel a little nerves coming up. That's just part of the deal. And when I was younger, by the way, I love the youthfulness in the room right here. I used to speak to old people, right, looking like myself. When I was younger, I was terrified to get up and speak in front of others. High school never happened. And then when I was in the military, I was asked to give what's called a general military training, GMT. I got up there to deliver to about 500 fellow sailors that were, they were my friends, supposedly, right? I blanked out completely. Heart raced, pumped. I could hear it in my head. I forgot what I was supposed to say. I perspired. I did everything that the body does when it gets scared, right? And I don't even remember what I said. I was so scared. All I remember was leaving the stage, and I don't even remember what people said or what I said, but I remember being so terrified. The one thing I do remember is that I wanted to get better at this thing, because this thing terrified me. I knew I was going to have to do it more. How many of you right now feel nervous going to a job interview? Yeah, that's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. And I think one of the reasons it's so scary because there's so much at risk. We can say there's so much at stake. Even standing up here right now, have I got some things at stake as I come up here and speak to you? Yeah, you might not like me afterwards. You might say, man, that Rob guy, he sucked. He came to present, and he wasn't very good. He wasn't a very good speaker. He was supposed to teach you something, right? How many of you right now are expecting me to bring something worthwhile here today? Just a few of you. Come on. I hope y'all are. This guy better show up big, right? I'm going to be in here in an hour. He better make my time worthwhile. I got better things to do than be here, so he better show up big. What I can share with you is that, and by the way, I'm one of the speakers that I didn't have a handout for you. I'm one of those, right? Let's take notes on your own. I'm the less academic of the three of the speakers today. All right? I do have a bachelor's degree, but the way I got my bachelor's degree is I fill out a piece of paper, put it in the mail, I got one in the mail bag. At a BS. That's true. So if you need to take notes as part of your deal, make sure to take some good notes right here. So our presentation is our entire package. What goes into communicating when we're presenting? You probably heard this in your class. What goes into it when we're presenting other that lends credibility to our presentation? You tell me. Knowing what I'm talking about, is that a big deal? Yes. Will it show up if I don't? Big time it will. We can only fake so much, but when we're trying to present to a group about a particular topic, I need to know what I'm talking about. What else do I need to make sure I do? That lends credibility to my presentation. Say it again. Okay, cite sources if I have any, right? If I have a quote. By the way, for me, when you're writing notes, if you hear something really cool that I say, the first time you repeat it to someone else, say, let me tell you what this guy Rob said in this presentation. It's pretty good. The next time you quote it, you go, I heard this from someone, I don't know where I got it from. The third time you say it, you go, let me tell you what I know about life. It's all yours, all right? Until I start making big bucks out there because I'm author and all that sort of stuff. But it's yours. Whatever you hear today, take away, okay? So I want to cite sources. What else do I need to make sure to do that lends credibility to my presentation? Confidence. And where does that come from? Self, not being scared. But I already told you I felt a little scared coming up here. So where's the confidence come from? Who said that? Practice. I can give you a book by Anthony Robbins that tells you everything about public presentation and how to wow the people out there, right? I can give you Stephen Covey and give you all the great speakers out there. Is it going to make you a great presenter? No, you got some information with that. The presentation is one of those things that the only way to get good at it and have the confidence is to do it. Something that people probably tell you earlier is, or later, he's going to share this with you later, and that is, I won't steal it off, and that is, whenever someone asks, can you come present to our group, what's the response? Sure, yes. It's another opportunity to practice getting in front of another group. Because one thing you can do, you can give presentations in front of the people that you know over and over and over and over. In the mirror, get good at those, right? But that's nothing like standing in front of an audience, people out there that are waiting for you to show up big, and boy, you better be worth their money. It's a whole different deal. By the way, and this actually goes along with this, what was the first thing every one of you did when you first saw me this morning? Say that again? Well, you got right to it, man. Some people want to say I smiled, say good morning. You judge me, right? Isn't that what we do? Yeah, it's not a bad thing. We size a person up. That's kind of a nice way of saying it, right? But we judge him. We judge him going, what's this guy bringing? Right? I probably see you guys look like him. What are some of the judgments that some of you had this morning when you saw me? Pretty clean cut. He appears to be. Right? By the way, what is clean cut? What does that also represent? Clean cut equals, was that smart? I told you what kind of degree I got. It came in the mail, right? Clean cut could also be what? Say that again? Okay, possible. Now, for you, you could equate that to professional. Now, some of you may look at me and go, boring. He don't know what he's going to talk about. He can't relate to us. We're young. That could happen too, right? Because I got old hair, right? Right? Where's some other judgments somebody had? Go ahead. Where's some other judgments you had? Just snap judgment. What was some others you had? What's that?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Right? Who are you? What are you even doing here? What qualifies you to be here? Right? What are you going to do? And the reality is, every one of us is up against that when we go to give a presentation, because what's happening is what we do in life. When we encounter someone for the first time, we size them up based on their appearance, mostly, right? Whether they're a man or woman, young, old, whether they're dressed professional. Would your assessment have been a little different if I showed the flip-flops and a t-shirt and shorts? Right? I said, dude, a little different, right? So those are the things that go up. Now, one thing that you all have going against you when you go out to that adult world out there and go to interview or go to present that I don't have to deal with is what? Say that again. Well, you said too young, but you're young. Okay? And you, the assumption is no experience. And there's all kinds of assumptions that goes along with you today, isn't there? What are some of the assumptions that goes along with you being young? Irresponsible. Say it again. Short attention span, right? Right? Absolutely. Right? I won't say that. We'll see. So, short attention span, irresponsible, not taking things serious. It'll just be a matter of time when you start getting real lazy, all kinds of things. You might be a good first person. So, there's all kinds of things that you are up against when you go out there in the world, like it or not. That's what the world